Stony Brook's 2022 football schedule is here, and we are here to talk about it with the head coach. Chuck Priore joins us. Coach P, always a pleasure to see you. How you doing?
I'm great. Good morning, Sam. How are you?
I am fantastic, Coach, and even better now that we have the news of who we're going to play next year. 11-game schedule, 8 games in the CAA, 5 of them at home. What stands out to you?
Well, there's been some new teams that were added to the CAA. You have Monmouth up here, who is on our schedule. We open with a conference opponent in Rhode Island, so that's on Thursday night before Labor Day. So excited about that. Early in the year, we face UMass as our FBS opponent. Short travel, but it'll be a quality test for our program. And we play Albany, so the apple will have to be defended in October. And we'll finish up against a new CAA opponent, Monmouth, on the last game of the season.
It's going to be a tough CAA schedule, as it always is. You know how challenging and rigorous the league is. How about the 8-game slate, managing that conference schedule? As you mentioned, you get 4 opponents who finished 500 or better last year, so it's going to be another tough sled in a tough league.
Yeah, I mean, the CAA, basically, if you don't show up on Saturday, you're not going to win. So, you've got to show up, and as it was reflected in last year's overall, I believe there was 6 teams that had 4-4 records, maybe even one more. Yeah, we're going to have to be up for every weekend. We have an interesting blend because our non-league games are sort of integrated throughout the schedule. So we have a non-league game in mid to late October versus Morgan State. Fordham's sort of a few weeks before that. So we don't have the grind of 8 CAA games in a row. So it'll be tough. I mean, this northern part of the CAA with New Hampshire, Albany, Maine, Rhode Island is not easy. And then we go down south, we have travel to Richmond, who's a quality opponent. And the first time William and Mary will be on our schedule since 2017, so looking forward to them. We get them at home.
You mentioned those non-conference games too, 3 of them. UMass is the highlight, going up to New England to take on a team coached by Don Brown now.
Yeah, it's interesting because the last time we played UMass at UMass, in my earliest stages, UMass was coming off FCS national championship run, and Don Brown was head coach then.
Yes, sir.
So I get a chance to go visit with him. Obviously, he's a good friend, very successful as a coach over his career.
Season opener is on September 1st, as you mentioned, coach against Rhode Island. There's nothing better than college football opening weekend on Labor Day, and we'll be celebrating the 20th year anniversary of Laval Stadium this fall. It was funny, we were just talking about that before we got on. How excited are you to welcome our fans into Laval for another year of football as we kick things off here in about 6 months on Labor Day weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I was not here when the stadium opened, but the first play when the stadium opened was a kickoff return for Stony Brook for a touchdown. First ever play in the stadium. So I would like to have that happen again.
Yes.
But that being said, I really welcome the opportunity to open at home and get our fans here and our alumni base here, and hopefully kick it off with a great evening of football.
We're looking forward to it. It all starts here in the spring. We will have Stony Brook football spring ball coverage all month long as we get you to the end of April for the Seawolves spring circuit. For Coach Chuck Priore, I'm Sam Neidermann. Stay tuned and we'll catch you next time.